How to send money to Guatemala from the United States. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to send money to Guatemala from the United States using Taptap Send. If you need to send money to family or friends in Guatemala, this step-by-step guide will walk you through the entire process from start to finish. Let's get started. First, you'll need to download the Taptap Send app. You can find the download link in the description below, or simply visit the Apple App Store if you're on iPhone, or the Google Play Store if you're on Android. Just search for Taptap Send and download the app. It's completely free to download and takes just a few seconds. Once you've downloaded the app, open it up and let's create your account. This process is straightforward and secure. You have a few options here. You can sign up using your Google account, your Apple ID, or enter your details manually. I'm going to tap Sign Up and manually enter my information. You'll need to provide your full name, email address, create a password, and enter your US mobile phone number. Make sure to use a valid phone number, because Taptap Send will send you a verification code that you'll need to enter to confirm your number and secure your account. Once you've entered the code, you're logged in. Now, before we start sending money, let me show you a quick tip. Tap this menu button in the top left corner. Here you can manage your account, add payment methods, and if you go to Settings, you can enable Face ID or fingerprint login. I highly recommend turning this on. Now let's talk about sending money to Guatemala. Return to the home page, and you'll see where we need to begin. First, select your recipient's country, in this case, Guatemala. At the top of the screen, you'll see the current exchange rate from US dollars to Guatemalan quetzals, or GTQ. This is really important because Taptap Send shows you the real exchange rate you're getting, with no hidden markups. The rate you see is the rate you get. This transparency is one of the reasons why Taptap Send is so popular for sending money to Guatemala. Next, enter the amount you want to send. You can enter this in US dollars, or if you prefer, you can enter the amount in quetzals that you want your recipient to receive. For this demonstration, I'll send 300 US dollars. Pay close attention to the conversion amount shown below. This tells you exactly how many quetzals your recipient will receive in Guatemala. Make sure you're comfortable with this amount before proceeding. If you have a promo code, you can enter it here. I'll make sure to put any current Taptap Send promo codes in the description box below, so check there to see if you can save on your transfer. When you're happy with the amount, tap Next. Now we need to add your recipient's details. Tap Add New Recipient. This is where you'll enter all the information about the person in Guatemala who will receive the money. First, you need to choose how your recipient will receive the money. Taptap Send offers multiple payout options for Guatemala. You can send money directly to a bank account in Guatemala, or you can choose cash pickup, which allows your recipient to collect the money at thousands of locations across Guatemala. For bank transfers, Taptap Send supports all major Guatemalan banks including Banrural, Banco Industrial, BAM, Banco G&T Continental, and many others. For this example, I'm going to select Bank Account Transfer. If your recipient doesn't have a bank account, cash pickup is an excellent alternative. Your recipient can pick up the money at convenient locations throughout Guatemala, often within minutes. Now enter your recipient's full name exactly as it appears on their bank account or identification. This is crucial for the transfer to go through smoothly. Next, select their bank from the drop-down list. You can type the bank name to find it quickly, or scroll through the list. Let's say I'm sending to Banrural, one of Guatemala's largest banks. After selecting the bank, you'll need to enter their bank account number and confirm it to make sure there are no errors. Double-check this number because sending money to the wrong account can cause delays. Depending on the bank and transfer type, you may also need to enter additional details like the account type or branch information. Just follow the prompts on screen. If you're happy with all the details you've entered, tap Next. Now we need to add your payment information. This is how you'll pay for the transfer from the United States. I strongly recommend using a debit card or prepaid card for international money transfers. Here's why. If you use a credit card, many card issuers treat international money transfers as cash advances, which means they'll charge you additional fees and higher interest rates. Stick with a debit card to avoid these extra costs. Enter your card details, including the card number, expiration date, and security code. Then tap Save. Don't worry. Saving your card details doesn't charge you yet. You'll confirm the payment in the next step. You'll also need to enter your date of birth. This is a standard requirement for anti-money laundering regulations. Every legitimate money transfer service needs to verify customer identities to comply with US and international financial laws. Perfect. Now you'll see a complete summary of your transfer. This shows you how much you're sending in US dollars, the exchange rate, any fees. Taptap Send is known for low, transparent fees. how much your recipient will receive in Guatemalan quetzals, the delivery time, your recipient's details. Review everything carefully. Make sure the recipient's name and account number are correct, and that you're comfortable with the exchange rate and fees. If everything looks good, tap Confirm and then Pay with Card. After your first transfer, or periodically for security purposes, Taptap Send will ask you to verify your identity. If you see a message that says verification needed, don't worry. This is completely normal and required by law for money transfer services operating in the United States. Tap Upload ID and select your identification document. You can use a U.S. driver's license, passport, or state ID. Take a clear photo of your ID, and then you'll need to take a selfie. This helps Taptap Send confirm you are who you say you are and protects both you and your recipient from fraud. Once your identity is verified, your transfer is complete and will be processed. You can track the status of your transfer at any time by going to the menu and selecting Transfer History. Most transfers to Guatemala are completed within minutes, especially for cash pickup. Bank transfers may take a few hours depending on the receiving bank's processing times, but they're typically same day or next day at the latest. You'll receive notifications on your phone as your transfer progresses, and your recipient will be notified when the money is ready to collect or has been deposited into their account. Let me share a few quick tips for sending money to Guatemala. First, always double-check your recipient's bank account number or cash pickup details. Second, compare exchange rates if you're sending large amounts. Even small differences in rates can add up. Third, ask your recipient about their preferred payout method. Some people prefer the convenience of cash pickup, while others prefer money deposited directly into their bank account. And that's it. That's how you send money to Guatemala from the United States using Taptap Send. It's fast, secure, affordable, and designed specifically to make international money transfers as simple as possible. Whether you're sending money to Guatemala City, Antigua, Quetzaltenango, or anywhere else in Guatemala, Taptap Send has you covered. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tutorials. If you have any questions about sending money to Guatemala or using Taptap Send, drop a comment below and I'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.